Welcome back to another episode of In the End There's Always a Disney Guide. I'm glad you guys are with me. Today we're going to be talking about a new Disney show, Captain America, not the Captain America, the Winter Soldier and, no, Falcon and the Winter Soldier. It's weird because, you know what, this is what I want to know, y'all. But wait, before I get into this, make sure y'all can subscribe to DisneyGuide.com and everything on there. But this is what I want to know. Why is it that WandaVision got an 8.2 rating, but the Falcon and the Winter Soldier got an 8.9 rating? Now, I know that, the Falcon Soldier is new and everything, but the show literally just premiered and they got an 8.9 rating. Like, how? Please, somebody explain that to me. I just don't get that. Like, WandaVision is, well, it's better than the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Honestly, let's be real. It's better than the show. Like, WandaVision should have got a 9.9 rating. Like, but the Falcon and the Winter Soldier kind of returns from like the post-blip thing with Thanos, and they basically get into, what Captain Rogers told the Falcon. He told him that, he could have the shield when, Captain America went back in time, and you guys remember when he went back in time and he sat there and made himself old. He went back in time to spend the rest of his life with Peggy, I think that's her name. And the when he gave in this in the first episode, what happened is that, and if you want to watch this for free, you can go to marvel.disneyguide.com. It's on there. Let me tell you guys something. On there, it may say that you can't view it in full screen because it's from Google Drive, my Google Drive. So what you have to do is it's gonna be a button. If you're on a computer, there's like a thing on the top of the corner of the episode video. You just click it and it'll take you to the drive. If you're on a computer and you just click it on the full screen there, it'll be easier that way. Or if you have your phone on you and you use Google Drive and you're signed in or not, I think it'll let you do it on your phone. You might have to be signed in to Google to see it. But back into what I was saying. So it was weird. It was crazily weird because it was like, I think the Falcon just didn't want to accept it because, let's be real, there's only one Captain America, and that's Captain America himself. And we just go into, the Falcon's family and what's been happening with him and his sister. And his sister is having some, I think, financial issues as far as from what happened with the post-blip. You know what happened when everybody, went away. Half of the universe went away. And I think the family didn't know how to cope with it. But what happened with the Winter Soldier was deeper. The Winter Soldier was cray. He was crazy. What happened is that the Winter Soldier is still doing his same old thing, killing people. Y'all know how he is. And he met this old man, the father of the son that the Winter Soldier killed. And he talked about how his son was murdered and they don't know how he was murdered. They didn't have anything on him. And this whole time, when the Winter Soldier went to his house to return the money that they spent at the restaurant, guess what happened? He saw the picture of the man that he killed, which was his son. Can you believe that? Sat there and killed that man's son for no reason. Bogus. But since then, after that, the Winter Soldier went to some therapists, to speak about his problems and his issues and stuff like that. And this crazy ending happened. Oh my gosh, y'all. They replaced, so how in the episode they talked about how there has to be a hero for this country, that the country needs a hero, to save this planet like there is with the Avengers. The Avengers save, the unnatural, and people like Captain America save the natural, like the army and the military. They replaced Captain America with this unknown dude. We don't even know who this guy is. They sat there and gave this shield away to a man that we don't even know. Can y'all believe that? They gave this man's shield away for a person we don't even know. This man is new. He's gonna sit there and blink his eye at the end of the episode. Can y'all believe that? Probably has no experience. And sat there and gave away his shield for this guy, this new guy. And the Falcon was looking at them like, why would you do that? But I think we're gonna get more into that. Well, they're gonna talk about that in the next episode. It's released every Friday. Same for me. I upload it on marvel.disneyguide.com. It's on there. I hope you enjoy. Thank you for watching this episode. Make sure you follow this podcast and subscribe on both Google Podcasts and Spotify. And this podcast should be on Stitcher and other podcasting services. I forgot their names, but they're available on other podcast services as well. I just have to find out which ones. But thank you guys for watching, listening in actually.